If you think aerosol fumes are the price you have to pay to get your oven clean, good news, you're wrong. Introducing the new SOS oven cleaning pad. It has no aerosol fumes. It has no aerosol. And the new SOS oven cleaning pad is this easy, this fast, and best of all, this good. So next time, avoid the little difficulties of an aerosol. Get the new SOS oven cleaning pad for a really clean oven with no fumes.
Bill and Ernie now at 4:30.
Well, Joey's safely tucked in for the night. Why are you looking so bummed? It's been a pretty good crew in here tonight.
Yeah? Not entirely good.
Michael, you gotta quit being so negative. Relax, everything's great, right?
I don't think Derek suspects a thing. He called me into his office to tell me that you and he were planning to spend more time together. He didn't want my feelings to be hurt.
Did he say anything about trying to reach me in Fair River?
No, but we were interrupted by Raven.
Raven? What did she want?
They were just gonna have lunch together.
It's twice in 1 week.
Ooh, you jealous?
No, she's just not one of my... I have any right to be, do I?
Well, come on, answer the question.
I was going to say she's not one of my favorite people, that's all.
Did you know that she and Derek were engaged to be married not too long ago?
No, I didn't.
So you see, both Uninet and ISIS are owned by the Ultimax Group, which is in turn owned by Alicia Van Dyne.
How long ago did you know her?
Several years ago, it's ancient history. Before Jeff Brown. Before I met you, Ray.
And?
You're getting a little bit jealous?
No, I just want all the details.
Well, she and I were involved in what turned out to be a pretty savage proxy fight to take over a large corporation. My side won.
How involved were you?
She was a few years older than I was. But she was still one of the most beautiful women I've ever known.
I had to ask.
We had one of those on-again, off-again affairs. Whenever we'd find ourselves in the same city, New York, London, Paris, Tokyo, Madrid, places like that.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like it was a little more on-again than off-again. And when did this sordid little global affair end?
After the proxy fight, we were supposed to get together to have lunch. She didn't show up, and I haven't seen her or spoken to her since.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is.
Skylar.
So, that's the whole story.
Now we know, don't we?
What do we know?
Who hated you enough to help Spencer steal your diamonds? Who hired Peter Nevins to humiliate you after you lost all your money? It was your old hag of an ex-flame, Alicia Van Dyne. Oh, I should have known sex was at the bottom of it.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by High Point Coffee, the coffee lovers decaffeinated, and by Cascade, the dishwasher detergent that leaves dishes and glasses virtually spotless.
Every day, people face the moment of truth. The moment they decide if their dishwasher detergent did the job
I don't want to see spots on the glasses.
or didn't quite do the job.
I see spots on the glasses.
Looks like we didn't use Cascade, because Cascade's moment of truth is its moment of glory. See, most detergents can leave drops that turn into spots, but Cascade has sheeting action to help prevent spots from forming. That Cascade moment of truth.
Am I gonna like what I see?
Yeah, I really like what I see.
For virtually spotless dishes, try Cascade and make that moment of truth your moment of glory.
Nice going, Cascade.
Writing is a coffee lover's dream. That page took 4 cups. Of course, I drink High Point decaffeinated. I can do without caffeine. So can you. But flavor, never. Mmm. Delicious. You see, High Point has a special way of capturing flavor. Deep brewed flavor. And that's what every coffee lover wants, right? Mmm. Deep brewed flavor. I think you'll really go for it.
Deep brewed flavor makes High Point the coffee lovers decaffeinated.
You're gonna love it.
Well, that's easy enough to fix. Just get on it so we won't have a lot of downtime.
All right. It's kind of late.
Thrashed.
Hey, you want a shot to drink?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right.
Nellie, I'm home.
Oh, Chief Mallory. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nellie, I'm so glad that you could sit for me this evening. Here, now this should be about right for, what, is 4 hours about? We go. How was Matthew?
Oh, he's such a beautiful child. I'm terribly sorry.
No, it's all right.
Good night. So am I.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's all right.
Let me check on Matthew, okay?
How is he?
He is a beautiful child.
I know.
Oh, Miles. I'm sorry.
You're feeling guilty about Derek, huh?
Yeah, well, wouldn't you be?
I guess it's only natural.
Let's give it a little time. Can we do that?
Chris, the more time we give it, the easier it's going to be to pretend it never happened.
Maybe it didn't.
You came to my bed.
You made me feel so alive again. Oh, Miles.
All right. Let me go.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
Good night. Oh, Chris. What are you doing?
Oh, man. It's gonna be morning soon. But I don't want to miss this service call. These guys are putting up buildings all over the place. And I don't want to screw it up.
You know, Jody was looking pretty hot tonight.
You should have seen her when we got back to her place. We're talking hot. Well, let's bail out of this place. Pick up the tools. Oh, man, I hate these things.
Here, I'll get them.
clam bake's fun, Morris.
Not if you're a clam.
Look what I'm having.
I never eat anything that walks sideways.
Here's something special for you.
Anchors away, Morris.
Don't be finicky. It's 9 Lives seafood platter.
Sea air does improve my appetite.
9 Lives nutritious seafood platter has fish, even real shrimp and crabs.
Seafood platter ahoy.
9 Lives, the unique recipes cats can't resist.
9 Lives, you're oceans apart from the rest.
Hate it when she's right. Look at her sleeping. We both have colds. She said we need NyQuil at nighttime, sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever, so we can rest medicine, darling. I said I'll stick with my time capsules. I'm still coughing, aching, feverish, wide awake. Sleeping Beauty took NyQuil. When she's right, she's right.
NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, so you can rest medicine.
So the bottom line is that underneath it all, or in spite of it all, Peter Nevins is a very good journalist.
Well, it was awfully nice of you to hire him back as a junior reporter.
Just keep an eye on him, though. He's got a tendency to be a bit careless about his facts.
Oh, really?
So, what did you want to talk to us about?
I have decided to back my car as district attorney.
I thought he had dropped out of the race.
No, I want him to run as an independent. He hasn't agreed as yet, but if he does, I am giving him my full financial support. And Schuyler, I want you to be his campaign manager.
You want me to be his campaign manager?
Well, yes. Why not? We Whitneys have politics in our blood.
And sneakiness.
I beg your pardon.
Geraldine, I'm flattered, but the only reason you could have for wanting me to run Mike's campaign is to sidetrack us, to keep us from our investigation.
And we have every intention of continuing.
Now, Schuyler, I think you would make a very good campaign manager.
I'm very good at lots of things that I do, but it doesn't change your intention.
Oh, all right. I only suggested it because I'm afraid for your safety.
There's no reason to be afraid, but thank you.
No reason? Since you two became private investigators, illegally, I might add, you have been shot at, trapped in elevators, nearly blown up.
And we're still here.
Barely.
Geraldine, don't you have a TV station management?
Yes, we would just love to chat, but we have a very busy schedule today.
Just no use talking to you two, is there?
Nope.
Fine.
Detective Emerson reporting for duty.
Morning, preacher. Boy, you look beat.
Yeah.
Here.
Thanks. I made this after-hours call to Video Disco last night. I finally got to the storeroom.
Hey, get your feet off Kelvin's desk. Did you find the missing electronic equipment?
No, with all those wires there, I'm sure I would. I thought I would, you know.
So what did you find?
I found this real strange gadget. But there wasn't anything experimental about it as far as I could see, you know.
What was it?
Well, it's called a signal switcher. Okay, it may be a little high-tech, but most cable TV companies use it.
And there was nothing else?
No, and it doesn't look like there ever was.
Oh, damn. I hate to admit it, but this investor's cable TV company so far is looking like a legitimate company.
1 second, hold on. I did find something weird about that place, though.
Oh, yeah? Why do you say that?
Because if they're sending programs from there, they got to have all kinds of equipment, right?
Right.
They'd have to have videotape recorders, they'd have to have monitors, and most of all, they'd have to have an earth station.
A what?
An earth station. You ever seen those big discs on top of a roof that pick up feeds from satellites?
Oh, yeah.
And plus, they need technicians to run everything.
And there weren't any?
No, not any. That's what's so weird about this place.
Davy Oaks, Dee Dee Bannister. Where would you like to begin?
Why don't we start with Davy? I've arranged with his mother for us to have a look at his room.
Good. Davy's case is hard to get a handle on.
Why do you say that?
Miles, the way you've described Davy's room with pictures of eyes taped to the walls of the mirror, well, it could point to a strong psychological disorder. Yet, from my conversations with Davy and those who know him, I can't find any evidence of what that disorder might be.
Well, what have you learned?
That Davy's a fairly introverted individual, a follower rather than a leader, and very susceptible to suggestion. But yet that could describe more than half of the kids I see every day.
Most of the kids don't go after a public official with a pocket knife.
That's true. And I did find some latent hostility festering inside of him.
Where does that come from? Does that come from his parents?
No, not necessarily. You see, while Davy does look up to certain people that he perceives as better than he is, he also envies them. His good grades in high school were from long hours of studying, not any great particular intellectual gift.
So what's it all boil down to?
Everything suggests that Davy does not have the strength of will to attack an authority figure on his own.
All right, I see where you're heading. You said he was susceptible to suggestion. Maybe his motivation came from someone else?
That would explain a lot. And yet Davy does know the difference between right and wrong.
Have to be someone with an extremely powerful hold over him.
Do you have any candidates for whom that someone might be?
I might. I might.
Well, where is she?
Who?
Oh, come on, Shelley Franklin. She's wonderful.
She was wonderful. Let's face it, Mitzi. She wouldn't be agreeing to play Elvira if she didn't need this as badly as we need her.
Oh, come on, I know that. But Gavin, Shelley Franklin, I mean, she's young, she's beautiful, she's been in movies, she is big.
Not an inch over 5'8" my bare feet.
Oh, my gosh. Hello. I didn't see you.
It's all right. Thanks for giving me an entrance on.
Shelley, I'm Gavin Wiley.
Shelley Franklin, I think I'm going to faint.
Welcome to Monticello.
Thanks a lot. It's really a lovely town. We were landing. I had a good view of everything. I thought to myself, thank God I have gotten away from the coast for a while.
What coast?
Either one.
This is Mitzi Martin. She plays Daisy.
Hello. I have always been one of your biggest fans.
Sorry. Thank you very much. Gavin, I really have to confess something here. I haven't had a chance to read the script yet. There was some mix-up with the messenger service or something. I don't know. I didn't even get a copy of it till I was about to get on the plane. Do you believe it? Then, of course, I had to talk to people. My fans, you know.
Well, there's a bigger mix-up than that. See, the lady who plays Elvira's already left the play. Now, we're dark on Mondays, but I was counting on you to go on Tuesday night. That's why I sent you the script a week ago.
There's no way I could have a little more time?
Shelley, our box office has dropped off. We need your name on that marquee as soon as possible.
All right, I can start memorizing right now, and we can block this evening.
I'm really sorry about this. It's a bad way to start.
Don't worry about it, Gavin, really. I'm not an actress because it's an easy job. Do you mind if I use your phone for just a minute? I need to call my agent in New York and give her some details.
No, use it as long as you want.
Thanks.
Come on, Mitzi.
I'll see you later.
Bye. It's terrific. Yes, it is, isn't it? This is Shelley. Let me talk to her. Now. What the hell did you get me into? Did you see this place? It's a broken-down community theater in a town with crank telephones. I know I have to start over someplace, but why Hibbsville, USA? I'm trying to relax, damn it. Do you want to know the farm boy that runs this hole wants me to go on stage tomorrow night? Just memorize the whole thing in 2 days. No, you didn't tell me that. Well, okay, maybe you did. But I thought he'd be reasonable about it, you know? Yes, I know I have to start over someplace. Just wish my last chance was somewhere else, that's all.
Mrs. Burfee's never tried Charmin. Watch me get her.
What's this?
The cart slip and the Charmin. Haven't you ever tried it?
No. Is it soft?
Squeeze it.
It is soft.
And?
And cushiony.
And?
And squeezable.
Gotcha. See? Just squeeze the Charmin and I got you.
Charmin. The squeezing gets you. The softness keeps you.
I was an ivory snow baby. What a soft life. My blanket was so cuddly. My best friends, my thumb and my Teddy. Even Teddy was ivory snow soft. Mom wouldn't have used anything else to wash my baby things. It's made from pure, gentle soap. I was an Ivory Snow baby, and my baby's going to be one, too. Ivory Snow babies have always lived soft lives.
Hey, Rosie, how about a little service?
Okay, I give up. Which one's the dummy?
Him. Quick, I'll get soaked.
Relax. Bounty's so fast it gets spills before they get away.
That was fast.
Bounty's a quicker picker-upper. Just watch. Look how much faster Bounty soaks up liquid. The other towel pushes it along and lets it get away.
Bounty's the quicker picker-upper.
That dummy is no dummy.
Everything okay in New York?
Yeah, I just had to ask my agent a few questions about something. It's nothing important.
Good.
I guess I should really get going and start working on that script, right?
Couldn't hurt. Oh, excuse me.
Hey, Gavin, I'm real sorry I'm late, man.
Oh, it's all right. I'd like you to meet our new Elvira Turnbull. This is Shelley Franklin. Shelley, this is Preacher Emerson, our technical director.
How you feel, baby?
Huh?
Not too bad at all.
That's great.
Robbie Hamlin. You could be right. What was it? Davy spent 28 nights last month at the video disco? That's a bit much.
And right after that, he becomes violent for the first time in his life. And Robbie Hamlin could be the force that guided him.
It's possible.
That could explain Jody, too.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, Jody, it's my sister-in-law. Well, you met her the other night. Oh, maybe I'm seeing something that isn't there, but I suddenly got the feeling that maybe she, too, is under Robbie's influence.
Well, if Robbie Hamlin has the kind of charismatic personality we're talking about, it's possible. We don't know if Davy's case is an isolated one.
Well, so the only thing that bothers me is that Jody's in no way like Davy.
How so?
The first thing you notice about her is how independent she is, no nonsense, very assured for her age. That would be just the opposite of Davy Oaks,
Yes,
wouldn't it?
pretty much. In which case, she doesn't sound at all like a candidate for the type of domination I'm thinking of.
So I wonder what it is that's wrong with her.
I can't tell, but if you'd like me to, I'd be happy to examine Jody.
No. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting. Let me think about it, all right?
Fine.
So what is the story on Dee Dee Bannister?
I'm afraid I haven't made much progress with her.
Why is that?
Miles, Dee Dee appears to exhibit all the classic symptoms of paranoia, and yet there are some subtle differences. If I could just classify it, I could move forward a little.
Well, you're not going to give up, are you?
Oh, not on your life. I have sessions scheduled with her for every day this week.
You'll keep me posted?
Yes, I promise. Miles, I must say these cases you sent me certainly are different from the norm.
Yes, they certainly are. Hey, Robbie?
Yeah?
Here, we got trouble.
What's wrong?
Somebody's been in that storeroom.
What makes you say that?
Come on, I'll show you. Look at this. There's scratches all around that lock, and they weren't there before.
What about the front door and the fire?
There's no sign of forced entry, man. It doesn't make any sense.
Damn.
What is this, Dad? It looks funny.
Trust me, it's terrific. A few Fritos corn chips, huh?
Munch a bunch of munch a bunch of munch a bunch of munch a bunch of Fritos go with lunch.
Nothing gives your old lunch new life like Fritos brand corn chips. So full of munchy corn taste.
Munch a bunch of munch a bunch munch a bunch of munch a bunch munch a bunch of Fritos go with lunch.
Fritos corn chips make lunch munch better.
Can you tell which syrup has 1/3 less calories?
You really want to know what I think? Well, I can tell already. This one's really too thick to have less calories. Way too thick.
You're sure?
Rich, too. Yeah, really sure.
Okay, peek at the label.
Uh-oh, Aunt Jemima Light?
Aunt Jemima Light, The surprisingly thick syrup with 1/3 less calories than the leading brand and no artificial sweeteners.
It's too thick to be light.
Great day in the morning, in the afternoon.
On Loving.
You're absolutely certain your father's involved with Meryl Vocek?
Yes, it's been going on for a very long time.
Lorna's Games tear a family apart. Loving.
All right, let me see if I've got this straight. Uninet and ISIS are owned by Ultimax, which is owned by your lovely ex-girlfriend, Alicia Van Dyne.
Come on. Let's not get personal feelings involved in this. The thing that we have to do is to find all those missing diamonds.
I bet that old bag stole them.
We don't know that, and she's not an old bag. She's a very lovely woman.
Now who's letting personal failings get in the way?
The way I see it, we're going to have to go in two directions. The first thing we have to do is track down Alicia.
I'll do that.
We'll work together. And the next thing we do is to investigate the ISIS building, including especially those top 2 floors where their executive offices are.
Well, whoever it was didn't need to break into this place, which meant they had keys. Damn, we should have changed that lock. But they did need to break into the new lock on the storeroom door.
I don't understand, man. I mean, who'd have keys to this place?
Someone who used to work here. Someone like Preacher, maybe.
Touch it. Feel the sensation that women from the Orient have known for centuries. Silk.
Today, there's a pantyhose that looks and feels just like silk.
Sheer elegance.
Sheer elegance. The same silky smooth feel on your skin, the same shimmering look on your legs. Silky enough to charm a samurai. Sheer elegance pantyhose by Leg.
Sheer elegance.
The usual, Myrtle.
Wreck a couple, Floyd.
Wow. I just had a V8. Myrtle, keep the change.
Floyd?
You ought to be cooking in Paris. So long, good buddies.
When you have a V8, you can't help but feel great, because V8 juice is a delicious blend of 8 vegetables, and it's nutritious, with only half the calories of orange juice.
You know, I could have had a V8.
This is David Hartman. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, how women feel about and are treated by their gynecologists, plus Vanessa Williams, the new Miss America, and Linda Carter on Good Morning America.
Tonight, the stars of the new ABC show Lottery introduce the couple who won the world's richest lottery on the season premiere of That's Incredible. Then the Miami Dolphins face the Los Angeles Raiders on ABC's Monday Night Football.
News is really a mirror held up to society. It shows us who we are, how we are, and what we're doing.
We bring you face to face with the world. ABC's World News Tonight, weeknights with Peter Jennings.
Coming up on Eyewitness Extra, a Long Island family fights to let their son die with dignity. They want him taken off life support machinery, and we'll have the latest on their court battle next.
Also today, we're going to give you a few ideas on how you can keep up with your children as they get into the world of computers. We have the latest list of who is dressed well and who's not dressed well. We're going to hear from the new Miss America, how she feels about breaking down some old barriers. And of course, on this program, we always try to bring you some good news. And tonight, for this afternoon, we have the best high school cheerleaders in the country, and they're all right from this area.